Guys, it is Xavier the Gamer. Now today I'm giving my top 6 for the DC Rebirth Teen Titans. Now, for the record, you will not see any characters from the current roster or from the past rosters. These are characters that you probably don't know about, but you've probably seen within the animated series and the Young Justice series. So with that being said, let's get this shit done. Number 1, Virgil Hawkins, aka Static. Now, Static came into the game back in '93. So, admittedly enough, the fact that I haven't seen Static in anything except his own series, parts of the Young Justice series, you haven't seen him in the DC Rebirth at all. So I think that introducing Static to the DC Rebirth, especially him being the leader of this new Teen Titans group, and the fact that he will be a great leader for the Teen Titans, I feel like Static would bring a brand new flavor to the team, especially with Static being the first black leader of the Teen Titans in general. So I really feel like, hey, DC, where you at? Let's make this happen. Can we do that? I want that shit to happen. Next, we got the children of Black Lightning himself, Thunder and Lightning. Now, yes, I know that Thunder and Lightning have been on different teams before, such as the Outsiders and the Justice League of America. But I feel like the way that they were introduced in the Injustice comic books and their introduction from their first debut, I feel like they definitely should have been a top pick for the Teen Titans. Now, I say that specifically because with these two work very well together, and their powers are enhanced when they're connected with one another. And considering Static being the leader and his electrolysis, well, let's put it like this. I wouldn't mind if Static decided, yeah, I need Anicia, and Jennifer Pierce on the team. So I feel like these two would also be the voice of reason and also the overzealous half of the team. So what do you think? You think this is working? I think that these two could be a good roster. Next we got, yes, I know, the Joker's daughter. Now, the reason I put the Joker's daughter in this roster list is strictly because I feel like her confusion with her sick obsession that she is in fact the Joker's daughter will lead to her redemption. I feel like her being a part of the Teen Titans and the fact that she's still so young, her being a part of the Teen Titans would be a redemption, because not only would she have to prove herself to everybody in the team, but she'd also have to prove to herself that she is not a monster, she's not a freak. And I think that once she fully accepts the fact that she is just Two-Face's daughter, she will atone for her sins and, erase the damage that her father has done as a crime lord, this, that, and the third. So quite frankly, I feel like Joker's daughter would be a decent character to put in, and however they do her character development in the comic, I feel like it would be perfect to fit this team. Next, we got my boy Wildebeest. Now, we didn't really get to see too much of Wildebeest. We saw him in the Teen Titans, the Teen Titans animated series, but we really never saw too much of him after. Never really saw him in Young Justice, never really saw him in any of the DC animated movies that came after Young Justice. So I feel like, for the fact that Wildebeest's character has always struggled with who he is, I feel like him joining the Teen Titans would be an aspect of him trying to find his true self, and thusly finding his true self by being a hero. And I feel like with the help of Static and the rest of the Titans, I feel like this could be his calling card. And let's be realistic, he a beast, literally. I'm not even kidding. With powers like his, yeah, the Titans need him. They damn sure need that bruiser. You feel me? And I felt like Wildebeest is a really underrated character, so I think he deserves to be on this roster. Next, we got Hotspot. Now, Hotspot was in the Teen Titans animated series, and he debuted back in October of '96. Now, I feel like Hotspot is definitely a character I wanted them to explain about. I felt like when the animated series, spent that two episodes with him and Robin, I feel like it should have been, if the series was going to come to an end, I felt like he deserved to be on the final roster of the team. Now, in terms of his role in the team, I feel like he would be at odds with, Joker's daughter, along with everyone else, but I feel like he would make his position known, as in saying that, she's not good, she's evil, she needs to leave, this, that, and the third. But I feel like, overall, his calm demeanor would actually fit in this team, given the fact that everybody has a checkered past, and I feel like the Titans are based off, teenagers getting out of the hero's shadow. And finally, we have Isabel Rose Macon. Now, she is the daughter of Artemis and Icicle Jr. Now, yes, two Young Justice characters. Now, though she doesn't have any superpowers and her debut was as an infant, I feel like her introduction into the DC Rebirth as a Teen Titan would go as follows. I feel like she would try to take up after her father's mantle, and considering in this picture you see she does not have blue skin, meaning that she probably will develop her father's powers, or be trained by her mother, if not both. And I feel like she will be the wild card in the team. I feel like she would cause the most problems within the team. So, and I feel like once it gets right down to it, I feel I can definitely see her being that character that even though she messes up, she quickly accepts that and she tries to make the best out of a bad situation. So I feel like that would be a perfect fit for a team like this. Okay guys, that's my team for the DC Rebirth that I would like to see. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Am I doing too much, or do you think that this would actually be a decent team for the Teen Titans? I honestly think, after looking at these characters' histories, I feel like they definitely should have got this introduction. And a lot of them we have not seen in the DC Rebirth. So I feel like we needed these Teen Titans. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.